5 million New York City youths have been brainwashed by Russian sleeper agents to go and invade New York City. Now, the United States got fair warning about this and has assembled everything they could, including 200,000 Riot Shield troopers. But they don't just have that. They've also got various defensive positions throughout the city that they still control, including the National Guard and some M1 Abrams tanks over this way, more SWAT team units over here, and they also have FBI agents and just standard NYPD troopers throughout the city. All of this in an attempt to defend against 5 million sleeper agent civilians who are going to be charging and rioting against the New York City defenses. It should be incredible. If you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below. Now let's get right on into this thing. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alright boys, let's go ahead and press start right here and check out as these SWAT team members go up against these anarchists right here. This should be incredible. There are a total of 300,000 New York City defenders. Most of them are on guard mode or defense mode on the battlefield. So these SWAT team Riot Shield boys are on guard mode. They come forward to meet these anarchists and form a defensive line forward. Should be really cool going forward in this battle, I think. I am super duper excited about this, boys. And the fighting begins. Now, these are the only melee units for the New York defenses right here. All of the sort of attacking units here, all of the rioters are melee units, except for why is there like juice coming out of these guys? What the heck? What is that? What is that? Wait, is that happening over here too? Not really. It's just these white t-shirt guys that are like spurting like water. What the heck is that? That's so strange. Okay. Either way, there is a small number, I don't know if we'll find them, they're somewhere out this way, of Uzi-wielding anarchists as well. There's only 10,000 of them, but the rest of the 5 million are going to all be melee units. What is with this weird water? What is, it's so bizarre. Alright, whatever. Either way, the Riot Shield troopers are moving out and fighting. Meanwhile, we do have some more SWAT team members over this way with AUGs going out and spamming some fire into them and supporting those Riot Shield troopers and trying to protect them a little bit. They also are on guard mode, of course. As you can see, many of the civilians getting beat up pretty good. And then over this way, we do have construction workers moving in. Any construction workers watching this video? It's nothing personal. These guys have just been brainwashed by Russian agents, and that's why these riots are happening right here. Either way, we got a combo of NYPD as well as FBI agents holding this small little side street right here against the oncoming construction workers. Now, right now, the NYPD units have a total of 315,000 kills, which is pretty good. And the attackers have 55,000 kills. And most of those kills are probably going to be on the Riot Shield troopers up ahead, and most of the troopers remaining by now, I'm sure, are going to be the missile units that we have here, aka the NYPD, the FBI, and the National Guard. And we should go check in on the National Guard pretty soon here. Here's more SWAT team members as well as NYPD troops, and they seem to be doing a pretty nice job of defending these various different cross sections and side streets and things like that, forming up some barricades in the New York City streets. That's pretty cool to see. All right, now let's go check in on the National Guard. So over here, these are more SWAT team members. Yep, okay. And then there's the National Guard right over here. and they don't seem to be doing too hot. I mean, well, they do have quite a number of forces back here. I think these guys actually died due to the Abrams twisting and twirling about there. As you can see, they are still kind of doing that. So I'm guessing a lot of the National Guard troopers did die that way. Is that one on top of a... There's multiple on top of buildings. That's kind of crazy. Okay, interesting. Yeah, oh, these guys better watch out. A lot of them have died to these things sort of twirly birding around, but overall the National Guard does seem to be doing pretty decently. Oh, there's even some riot troopers up here that they're sort of supporting down this tiny little corridor. This is kind of cool to see. Look at these riot troopers stopping the anarchists in their tracks right here. That's pretty nice. That's good to see. We love it. We love it, we love it, we love it. All right, well, yeah, these Abrams likely to go down at some point here. How much damage have they taken? Okay, not too much. They're actually still doing pretty solidly, and they've got that backup supporting fire from the National Guard. But the fact that they killed so many of their own troopers probably doesn't help too much there. I think that's a pretty bad sign. But either way, overall, still 200,000 New York City units remaining on the battlefield. Even got some really cool guys up here on these buildings firing away down below. That's pretty nice. And there's still 4 million rioters left alive, though. That's not very good right there. Look at all these guys in here, getting in here and fighting against these riot shields. Why don't we go ahead and time-lapse the riot shield versus anarchist fight over this way? I think it'll be pretty cool to see. I think right now it's hard to tell who's going to win. I mean, the defenders are currently getting about 7 kills for every 1 the enemy gets, which is not bad at all. But of course, you know, their firepower is going to be dwindling as time goes on as well. So very hard to tell who's going to win this thing, but we got ourselves a battle here, boys. This is going to be a cool one. Well, in this situation right here, it's been about 15 minutes, and the riot shield men are holding very, very strong against these anarchists, not giving any ground. I mean, literally, this is just continuing to go on right here. They have not made or lost any real territory. It's just sort of a body mound is piling up right there, so we're getting a little tough, little uphill battle right there. But still pretty cool. We've still got modern soldiers over this way, being able to fire through this tiny little hole right here. Just the same thing, constant fighting, which is pretty baller. I like that a lot. That's really fun. It looks like I think some Abrams died over here, or they moved this way. They're supposed to be on hold move mode, so I don't know why they're still moving. But they out here now on this city street firing into a bunch of anarchists over this way, and you know, it might look like, hey, you know, these National Guard's troopers are doing quite well for themselves. It's not too bad. Well, they're not, because there's only about 85,000 of the New York defenses left alive. They seem to be doing very well where the National Guard are, and these SWAT team members seem to be doing very, very well themselves. And they've got like vectors right here, I believe is what that is, if my Call of Duty knowledge serves me well. So they're doing well. Where is the breakthrough happening, though? Because it is happening somewhere, and it looks like maybe it's over here. Yeah, these weird guys are not spurting liquid anymore, it seems. But yeah, these AUG troopers are getting kind of clobbered by these guys. This is a bit of a breakthrough over here. And also, I think, yeah, the riot shield troopers that were all the way out here fighting have sort of been pushed into the inner city and are blocking up these various different routes over here, like we sort of saw in that time lapse and stuff. So yeah, these guys are having some trouble. How are they doing against the construction workers, though? Let's see. Well, it looks like this is holding steady. Yeah, the FBI and New York Police Department seems to have built barricades up and are defending against these construction workers now. The Russian sleeper cell agents trying to push through, but they're not quite getting there. They're not quite. They're getting stopped. It's beautiful. So at the moment, there are a total of 1.5 million dead sleeper agents, rioters, whatever you want to call them, leaving only 3.3 million left alive, and they seem to be hard locked now. They're at the point where they're having a lot of trouble actually pushing beyond this current situation. And, you know, they've gotten a lot less kills recently. Meanwhile, they have gotten 211,000 kills. So we are keeping up the really, really good sort of like 8 kills for every 1 death for the defenders, which would be enough to win this thing outright if they can continue that. Of course, you know, they've lost some ground and they are struggling in certain areas, but overall they do seem to be doing pretty well. Look at this over here. They're getting attacked from this avenue, and of course all over here at once. So this could be pretty brutal. Why don't we watch these NYPD officers fight this back, and we can see the flanking happen throughout a time lapse, because this could take a little while for the flank to fully be realized. So I think this could be kind of cool to see. Let's do it. All right, well, the downfall of the NYPD is now being expedited. They're down to 50,000 soldiers. The flank came through pretty thoroughly here and wiped out this defense. I mean, kind of crazy how quickly, and now there's more flankers coming from this route too. So, yeah, these guys are starting to back it up a little bit, and if they do consolidate, I think they can stem the flow. Oh, we got some reinforcements coming in. These guys must have peeled off from somewhere. Oh, but there's still more enemies coming like this way too. This is bad. Oh yeah, the streets over here are getting very, very much so flooded. Luckily, the National Guard is holding firm here with a number of SWAT troops and stuff like that still. So they're holding some of these corridors nicely. That's good to see, because without these guys, I think the streets would be Jover. Like, this is bad. Oh, didn't that time-lapse defense of the riot troopers happen over this way? I think they might have all died. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. The National Guard's still holding, though. I hear the tanks. Oh, yeah, the tanks are so baller, man. But they're getting beat up. I think they have taken a couple losses, though. Yikes. This side, though, is still very clean. Oh, look at this. These guys have pushed all the way out here, out of the city, and are now taking the fight to the Anarchists out here. That's pretty bonkers. All right. Well, I think we should watch the city streets of these getting brawled out, because, yeah, this will be cool. Look at this. All these riot troopers, all these National Guard, and the rioters sort of coming on in from 2 different directions here. I think this could be a baller place to look. Let's check this out. It might be Jover for the defenders. I don't know if we're coming Barack from this one, boys, because they're just getting cornered and slowly but surely whittled off here. Yeah, it's fairly devastating. These street blockades are not holding up quite as well as we'd want them to. Like, at all. And out here, these guys are having to peel off and come back to the city before they get cut out by the rioters coming through the flank. So this is like in danger as well. Yeah, things aren't going super well. Oh, we still have a defense over here of police officers. Oh, and look at this. Yeah. There's some random hordes, though, coming through randomly. That's pretty crazy. Wow. Well, we do actually have quite a number of... Oh, yeah, there's a lot of troops over here. I had no idea this whole defense was happening over here, too. Well, this ain't bad. Oh, look, they're on the focus. Nice. All right, well, hopefully these guys can hold out for a while longer against these rioters, but they're cut off from the National Guard now. It's pretty much the National Guard over here and some troops over here a little bit. We have the SWAT team members out here who push too far forward, and then a slight defense over here of NYPD. And that's pretty much it. Those are the 3 sectors that are currently still defending. I think that this is going to be the most pivotal area. So let's watch these 3 streets getting attacked, and the rooftops, of course, while the defenders defend. I think this is the best area for the most potential for surviving. Well, the defenses here continue to go down. This is not good. The body piles are high, but it's just not enough, it seems. There's only 11,000 defending U.S. soldiers left alive against 2 million enemies. These are probably the strongest units. Oh no, dead tank. Oh, that's not very cinematic looking. Wow. But yeah, these are probably the strongest units that the National Guard has to offer since they've lived this long. Maybe. I don't know. It could be a fallacy. Who knows? But yeah, they're still holding these city blockades right here. The guys out here ended up getting pretty much crushed. There are weird, like, random fire. Oh, these guys got stuck on the fence and are still shooting. What a bunch of chads. Oh, no. Oh, I dislodged them. I'm so sorry. Oh, no, we got one kill. Okay, I won't touch the other guys. It's my bad. And then, oh, we do. Oh, we got a little bit of action. Whoa, a little bit of action over here. These guys are just on top of the building, and that's nice for them. Hey, man. Yeah, look at that. We could just, heck yeah. Yeah, buddy. Well, that's nice. Hopefully they continue to get some kills because, I mean, anything helps. You know, anything really does help at this point. But the only thing that's really going to help is if these guys here clutch it up and get the W. Otherwise, we're screwed. And New York City is falling into Russian sleeper agent hands, essentially. It's not good. It is very not good overall. We need a big W. I am hopeful because, like, they're still holding out nicely, and these body piles are ginormous, so clearly they are still getting tens of thousands of kills. But, you know, they've only got 11,000 soldiers left. It is going to be a rough one going forward. These city defenses are always tough because they can start off really, really nicely, but then slowly but surely they just kind of break down, and it gets rougher and rougher as you go. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they can still hold out. Maybe, just maybe, they got this. I'm rooting for them. I want us to win this. Whew, alright, boyos. It seems like most of the boys on the ground are now dead, but we still have a solid number of troops on top of the buildings here. And they're not dying yet. Now, the enemies should be able to glitch their way up, but it seems like they're probably going to go for these guys, like, on the dumpsters first. So the guys on top of the building are still doing okay, and they're actually getting a lot of kills. So if they can keep this up for a while, they could potentially actually win this thing. And there's still enemies up here. Look at this. Yeah, these guys still cooking. Still cooking. A few construction workers have made it up here, but they're still holding pretty nice. So it's not Jover yet, but it's looking pretty close. It's like, it's not exactly great what we've currently got going. So why don't we go ahead and just let this ride? I think let it ride for like an hour or whatever and just see what happens. All right, boys. Well, it looks like a number of these boys on the rooftop have died. The guys on the garbage can also deceased. But there's still 114 of them remaining, and there's only 1 million enemies left. They've killed like 500k or something more of these guys throughout their escapades on Rooftop. It's actually kind of impressive. Are any of these guys left alive at all? Where were they? They were right here. But the other Rooftop boys over here still got some fight left in them. That's not them. That's not them. I was wondering, like, if there's any over here. Yeah, it's mainly just like kind of these guys randomly splashed about, getting some kills. I mean, they're still getting kills. Getting like 100 kills per like minute. Oh God! Oh, big mistake. I will not try and possess anymore. Let's just let these guys run for a little while longer. Why not? Let's just see their potential met. Okay, it's been another, like, I don't know, half an hour now or something like that. I'm not really keeping track. Down to 94 modern soldiers left alive. So they've only lost like 20. I think they've killed a few thousand more enemies, but this is just really slow, and it will take like the next 48 hours. At this rate, I'm pretty sure, to kill the last 968,000 insurgents. So we're going to call it an anarchist victory. But the U.S. Army comes in and bada bing. Yeah, I mean, what did you expect? This the government. We're not about to be giving up New York City like that. No, sir. It's gone. It's Jover, fam. Just nuke them, baby. Absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Either way, guys, that's going to be about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. This one was a crazy one. Huge body piles. I mean, look at this. That is insane. Millions and millions dead. Pretty crazy battle. Pretty fun. Either way, I'll see you on the next one, boys. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.